on, I'm about to be 22 without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow. Smooth yo. Smooth yo.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Houston Astros taking on the Athletics. Big storyline coming into this one is the tough stretch for one of their key players. He just can't seem to get it going at the plate recently, Chris.
Well, I think it's time to switch it up, Boog. He's due for a major breakout, and hopefully he can shake it off and get back to his old self today.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll. Today's starting pitcher, Cody Lawrence. What should we keep an eye on here?
Yeah, and as Whip tells you, he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So, taking the mound, this is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball.
And it's caught for the out.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And it's even up. To third. Whips it across, and that's an out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and they take a 2-run lead.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And into second easily with a 2-out double. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Fouls one off. 2-2. 2 on, 2 outs. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 4th home run of the season. It's 5-zip. So 2 down. Jake Myers getting ready to hit. The line to kick the pitch. Hard on the ground to first. Schwartz takes it to the bag. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. And we're back. And on the hill in this one, Hunter Brown. Singing, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
So digging in, Chad Stewart. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
2 down, bases empty. Next up for the A's, Kevin Pittman. 2 outs, bases empty. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. McCormick makes the catch, and that is that. New inning getting started, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Chas McCormick. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs. Now 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Not close with that one. 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Here's Mauricio Dubon.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Lifted in the air, right field. Beltran squeezes it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Chris Fisher. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Alvarez makes the grab. And there's one away. Now it's the rookie first baseman, Anthony Stone.
Number 22.
Swing and a miss at one above the zone.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
One out, bases empty. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Now
3
one missed.
2 strikes.
In the air to left center. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, bases empty. Now the left fielder.
Number 20.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field. But he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And there's a ball. comes up empty. That's strike 2.
3-2.
On the ground. Makes a sliding stop. The throw, it's there, and that's a great play. And we're back out of the third inning. Air Jordan steps in to take his hats. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout.
Now
and he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Astros, third baseman
Isaac Paredes. Up next for the Astros. Runner on the go. He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros.
Jeremy Pena.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. In the air, left field. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And now here's the A's catcher, number 66.
Number 66.
Oh! 3-1.
And that one fouled off. Ripped on a line. McCormick hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Now one missed.
1 strike.
Cut on and lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. And there are 2 down.
Batting ninth.
So 2 down now. And here is Patrick Bennett. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Say goodbye to that one. His 4th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 5-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Dennis Cronin. Out towards right center field. Myers sizes this one up. Drops into the glove. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz. This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his 2nd hit. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
And now the count is even. This one in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Stepping in, Chas McCormick. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. Coming home. The throw in. He beats it safe. And the lead is up to 5. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Move to first. And he's back safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Next pitch is outside. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's the ball. No throw, safe at second.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely, and now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
Tosses to first, and they get Altuve for the out. Mauricio Dubon up
Now
next for
batting,
the Astros.
Designated hitter Mauricio Dubon.
And a rope into center field, base hit. Coming home, he'll score, and it's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner at first with 2 away. And the batter now, Yordan Alvarez. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th,
Leading
now the
off,
number 2 hitter, Chad
center
Stewart.
fielder, number 25.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. And now the shortstop, Kevin Pittman.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Outside low. The count now 2-2. Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's going to be Chris Fisher. Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Out to shallow center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. That is the inning. And we're back. And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. A new arm into the game, the righty, Eric Larson.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Touches down, that's a hit. And a good start to the inning. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Fastball is outside. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
3-1.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty. Too high, and it's ball 4. And the batter now, Jeremy Pena.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's going to bang against the wall. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and it's an 8-run lead.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. This to center field. Avens coming on. Long run, tracks it down. And that is that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Anthony Stone.
First baseman, number 22.
Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
No, that's a
ball. A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
High fly ball out towards left center. Myers snags it for the 2nd out. And now here's the A's catcher.
Batting, number 66.
Hey, Chris, his big strength is defense, but it is interesting. In today's world of baseball, compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Just missed. I think the other component is putting down the finger that the pitcher wants to throw and being on the same page, and that's something that this guy does really well. Gets in sync with his pitchers. 2 down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Boog, his preparation is off the charts. I was down in the clubhouse today trying to find him just to pick his brain a little bit. He's so buried in that video room. It's hard to get a chance to talk to him.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Diaz collects, fires to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Top 6. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jose Altuve.
Now pitching for the Athletics.
Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Just missed.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you.
That one to first, and it gets by him. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Everybody's going to be safe.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Still able to get it there in time. And that's out number one on a tough play. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Out front, rip foul. 2 on, 1 out. Goes down looking. And next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. The 1-1. And downstairs.
2-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
3 balls.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Foul tip, but he hangs on for strike 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, J.P. France.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Third baseman.
Now the third baseman.
Number 21.
That's ripped. Base hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. Now it's the DH, 33. Patrick Bennett. That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1.
1 strike.
Center field, Myers. Puts it away for the out. Back to the top of the lineup, Dennis Cronin digs in now. Cronin matched a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. And there's 2 away. Next up for the A's, Chad Stewart.
Number 25.
That missed by a lot. Now 2 balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. That one ripped. Alvarez going back on it. Way back there and gone. A laser to left. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-3.
That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Base is empty with 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Kevin Pittman. Next offering is in for a strike. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here is Yainer Diaz. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the right fielder, Chris Fisher.
Right fielder, number 28.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Myers on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Swing and a ground ball. Paredes fires over to first. And that is out number 2.
Number 20.
Here's the left fielder. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 7th. That's inside. And that's ball 3. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Full count.
That's out to center field. Myers on his way over. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. So a new pitcher on the mound for the A's, number 8.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested. Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Out to short. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And that one is downstairs. It's 2-2. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. And now the switch hitting catcher, number 66.
Catcher, number 66.
Right side. Steps on first for the out. Here's the 3rd baseman.
Number 21.
And 1-2. The Astros up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Myers tracks it down for the out.
Now batting.
And now the DH, Patrick Bennett. Lifted in the air, right center field. McCormick makes the grab on the run. And welcome back to the ballpark.
For the Astros,
leading off, Christian Walker. Smoked into left, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. These days, when you see a ball come off the bat like that, I mean, the first thing you want to know as a spectator, what was the exit velocity? 109 in this case. I mean, that's just impressive, and it's so cool we can get that sort of feedback so instantly in today's game.
outside. And now 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
And that's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. I really like the approach of that swing. That was a good change-up on the corner, but he recognized it early, did get jumped.
Line drive. Makes a mess of this one. It gets down. The run scores from third. It's now 11-3.
Well done. Drive. In the run. Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
In the dirt. Next pitch in for a strike. It's 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. First and second, no outs here at the top of the ninth. And it remains 2-2. And that just misses. On the ground, a short could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Relay to first, double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second.
Swing and a base hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 12-3.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's a 2-2. On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. Slings to first. And that is that. Last chance for the home team. And now it's going to be Dennis Cronin.
Number 6.
In the air, right side of the infield. Altuve puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now batting, number
Here's
25.
the center fielder, Chad Stewart. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Onto the track, and he makes the catch.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
So they're down to their final out. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
France is just 1 strike away. On the ground, right side. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final, 12-3. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. Did some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? terrible thing away. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. While plastic taking my coat from me. I blast the dope. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more. Them poppy, Meanie, Connie, mommy, all she say is me, no poppy see. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap we eat. Yeah, baby, that's why I. Little baby, that's why I. All that singing, I'm back on dirty.